Jøssingfjord, this tiny fjord, have lived through more drama and excitement than most others. It's been hammered, beaten and smashed up by the Industrial Revolution. It's been torn apart and branded for life by the Second World War. It has welcomed and parted with generation upon generation of sturdy inhabitants. Now, a new era in the fjord's history is at hand, the new Jøssingfjord Science Museum. It will unify the region's mining and industrial history, display the spectacular surroundings and activities, and become a centerpiece for culture and science. In 2010, an open architect competition was announced for Jøssingfjord Science Museum. Next spring, Jøssingfjord again made history by collecting 136 submissions, one of the 5 most attended competitions in Norway ever. The winning proposal was Varde, meaning cairn, drawn by 2 young Swedish architects, Gustav Hultman and Erik Magnusson.
Vi förälskade oss direkt i det här landskapet när vi besökte platsen i februari. Och det har inspirerat oss och varit den drivande kraften i vårt arbete med projektet.
Det ambitiösa och inspirerande programmet har då väglett oss genom arbetet och då gett en djupare förståelse för platsens unika karaktär och för historien som format den.
Located in the south of Norway, between Kristiansand and Stavanger, this tiny fjord with its violent nature have attracted people from the dawn of time. Already in the Stone Age, people decided to seek refuge under the outcrop named Hellaren, as this mountain formation gives shelter from the harsh Norwegian weather. Fish in abundance off the coast provided them with food, and later they built their houses underneath the outcrop. Today, these houses are a tourist attraction and a well-known motif even outside of Norway. The houses and the impressive scenery surrounding the museum will be visible through several viewpoints as you walk through the museum. As the world turned to the 20th century, something unique happened in Jøssingfjord. In just 10 years, a full industrial society developed here, and an invention should soon revolutionize the entire furnace industry. The power station was finished in 1908, and it was to power Norway's first electric arc furnace. The small fjord attracted the finest minds from abroad, and engineers from England and Sweden gathered here alongside the best Norwegians in their field. Carl Wilhelm Söderberg constructed ovens here, and his invention, the Söderberg electrode, later brought him world fame. This region's unique geological constellation have resulted in rich iron ores, and for more than 250 years mining have been a large industry here. First in Egersund, but mines in Sokndal, Bjerkreim and Lund soon followed. This important part of the region's history will play a central role in the new Science Museum. Even today, it has one of Norway's biggest mining industries, and at Titania and Sokndal we find one of the largest open mines in Europe. Stone, granite and ilmenite are being shipped out to the continent from the entire region. At a new museum, you will be able to feel, smell and experience this mining history.
Och själva rumsligheterna var inspirerad av gruvgångar och en bergsvandring som en fjällstig som slingrar sig runt den här centrala kärnan.
Det är ju viktigt att bygget ger förutsättningar för att kunna ställa ut de här utställningarna och att utställningarna kommer i fokus.
On the 16th of February 1940, war ascended on Jøssingfjord. A fleet of British ships led by the Cossack hunted the German merchant ship Altmark along the Norwegian coast. The Altmark took refuge in the fjord, but on direct orders from the First Lord of the Admiralty, Winston Churchill, Norwegian neutrality was ignored, and soon after the English ship Cossack boarded the Altmark and freed 300 English prisoners held by the German ship. The funeral of the 7 Germans who were killed in the operation caused a big commotion in the small village of Sokndal. The display of Nazi salutes and swastikas and the funeral wreath from Adolf Hitler gave them an early indication of things to come. The museum will produce and screen a documentary on this important historical event. The preserved power station and selected parts of the museum will host several cultural events. And as the museum is situated in the midst of Magma Geopark, hiking, climbing and exploring nature will be a vital part of the Science Museum. The legacy of Jøssingfjord, the region and of Norway will be collected and visualized here. A new era in the fjord's history will begin with Jøssingfjord Science Museum.